Okay, after driving around for about 4 frickin' hours, I found somewhere to camp. I don't know if I'm actually allowed to camp here, but I think I am. Um, but yeah, this is gonna be fun. It's really pretty. I'm near Leadville, Colorado. Um, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna go break out the snowshoes and walk around, see what there is to see. Well, I found the actual campground. It's just under like a foot of snow. Hopefully I'll be fine where I am, but yeah. Well, that's a bit eerie, don't you think? That is a dead deer. I was actually worried because I don't have any bear mace with me, but I'll be in my car and it'll be fine. But just right as I was thinking about that, I saw that, which is kind of spooky. Pretty cool, but I was just thinking, I don't have any bear mace. Uh-oh. I'm just walking till I get a good view. There's a bunch of burn piles around, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I'm pretty excited. It seems pretty remote out here, but yeah, I should be fine. It is National Forest. It's beautiful here. It's just absolutely gorgeous. It's getting dark, so I'm gonna head out soon, but yeah, I'm just happy to be out here. Well, it seems as though I found my good view. Gosh, that's just gorgeous. I think that it's time to head back, make some dinner, hunker down, get my stuff set up. The sun's already going down, so I'm gonna be out of light here pretty soon. But gosh, it's gorgeous. I don't even know what mountains those are. I moved out of my home or my parents' house, and I left all of my backpacking and camping gear there. And I asked my brother whenever he came to visit to come bring me them. And I forgot to ask him for my good backpack. So I have this hoe from the 80s. So that's exciting. As I was walking, I began to feel a little bit fearful. And I kind of just started talking to myself, like, why do I feel afraid right now? I discussed this in my backpacking video over the summer, but I think why you feel so afraid when you're camping, especially alone, is not that you're afraid of anything in particular, but that the sheer grandeur of the wilderness itself awakens something primal in us that activates our fight or flight. And I think that's mostly just because we don't spend enough time outside. We're also locked up in our homes all the time. And when we finally get out there and we do what we're meant to do, we respond with fear, because that's what we do with the unknown. So I don't think that I'm afraid necessarily of people or bears or of moose. I'm just sheerly overwhelmed with how beautiful and vast and wild the West is, you know? I think that itself is what's scary. Not anything else. It's just like, there's so much. We're all so used to being in such claustrophobic spaces that whenever we get out there, we experience something this vast and grand, we feel afraid. So, I don't know. I'm not quite on Outdoor Boys level where I just go dig a hole. At least not by myself. But anyway, I'm gonna get my stuff set up. Get cooking on some dinner. It's getting cold. Woo-wee. It gets pretty dark pretty quick around these parts. I feel really safe here. I kind of worked through that fear and now I'm feeling pretty safe. Feeling pretty cold, but it's not too bad. I've never been camping in the wintertime, nonetheless in January. I've been in like November and in March, but never like this. This is pretty new for me, but I'm glad that I went today because the low is only like 12 degrees and it's been like negative 20, so I'm thankful for that. I'm seeing how many layers I can get on. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than the hoochie coochie. You know? Okay. Oh, that's so much better. Yes. Alright, I have 5 shirts on, 3 pairs of pants, and a jacket. Haha! I found it. Alright, I think I'm ready now. I bet I look really hot. Oh. Uh-oh. Did y'all see that? You didn't see that. Oops. Absolutely delicious. Mmm. I didn't bring utensils. I'll eat with a cup. Hey, that's good. That's really good. Tonight we have chicken pad thai for dinner. Didn't bring a fork. It's actually really good. Alright, well, I'm in bed now. It's only 6:30, but there's no fires allowed here, and I'm really tired. So I think I'm probably just gonna watch a movie and then go to bed, honestly. I feel really good. I feel pretty peaceful. It's very quiet around here, and I like that a lot. But yeah, good night. Good morning. It's currently 6 a.m. It is -2 degrees outside. A little colder than I anticipated, but hey, that's okay. I woke up from a dream that I had hypothermia, shivering like crazy, and I decided that I would have to cheat and turn the car on. I didn't want to turn the car on, but unfortunately, that is what it does come to. You can see all the windows have little ice crystals on them. I think it's very pretty. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna wait for this car to warm up. Because it is too cold. So, last night, I had a really hard time going to sleep. I finally went to sleep at like 11. Wake up at 1 a.m. to a cop with its brights on through my window. And it scared the crap out of me because it was the brights. Like, it looked like I just reached the surface of the frickin' sun, just beaming in here. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, well, what do I do? He comes up to my door. I open the door and I'm like, am I not supposed to be here? He's like, no, I'm just checking on you. What are you doing? I was like, oh, I'm camping. I'm just having a good time. And he was like, oh, do you have a good sleeping bag? And I was like, yeah. He was like, okay, have a good one. And he just kind of closed the door and walked away. But I thought it was so funny. You seemed so confused. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna chill here for a little while. Alright, it's like 6:45 right now. I'm gonna turn the car off here in a second. I was just so cold. Feels so good to be warm. Oh. It's saying -4 now. It's just getting colder. I'm trying to decide if I would rather just get some food going and then pack up and go, or if I would like to go snowshoe and see the sunrise or something like that. But I don't really know. So I'm just gonna sit here and think about that for a minute and keep the car running and just hang out. The water's frozen solid. Alright. I think it's time to get moving. Oh, it's so cold. It is so cold. Let's do it. Alright, it's simply too cold to walk that far. I'm kind of scared to get away from the car. I had to take off the cowboy boots and throw on the camp shoes. I'm waiting for my feet to warm up. They are really cold. But my snow water is finally boiling. The thing about snow is that when you boil it, it gets all the bacteria out, but there's still going to be debris in it. So if you're okay with that, great. And if not, throw a handkerchief over whatever bottle or receptacle you're about to put it in and pour it over that, and that'll get all the debris out. But I don't really care because I'm just putting it in this. This morning we have the breakfast skillet. Ouch. Dang. Alright, I'm gonna let my water bottle sit like that so that it'll thaw, because it is frozen. It's pretty good. The eggs are a little bit crunchy, but that's okay. I remember the first time I had one of these. I was backpacking with my grandfather and my mom, and we had spaghetti, or no, it was beef stroganoff. Beef stroganoff is the best one, I think. I just remember it blowing my mind. Alright, it's 8:25. I'm gonna start heading out. I'd like to stay longer, but it's just kind of too cold to do anything, so I'm gonna get out of here. I really hope I'm not stuck. Should we try? Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I'm not stuck. Alright. Sayonara.